Denmark has formally invited the United States to take part in upcoming NATO military exercises in Greenland, as the alliance sharpens its focus on the Arctic amid growing concerns over Russia's intentions in the high north. The Danish military insists the planning is not aimed at Washington. The message from Copenhagen is unambiguous. Denmark's Joint Arctic Command says its security priority in the region is Russia, not the United States, despite repeated remarks by US President Donald Trump describing Greenland as vital to American security and refusing to rule out coercive measures to assert control over the island.
We had a meeting today with a lot of NATO partners, including the US, and invited them to participate in this exercise. I don't see a NATO ally attacking another NATO ally. But of course, if we have Russia attacking Greenland, it is my task to defend it.
The invitation to Washington comes as NATO allies expand preparations for Operation Arctic Endurance, a warfare exercise to test forces in the extreme Arctic. Danish military head Andersen linked the drills directly to lessons from Russia's war in Ukraine and expectations of increased Russian activity as Arctic sea lanes open. Despite heightened rhetoric, Denmark says there is no immediate foreign military buildup near Greenland. Surveillance by NATO allies has detected no Chinese or Russian naval presence close to the island.
We don't see an immediate threat to the Kingdom of Denmark, and that includes Greenland. We don't see any Russia or Chinese vessels around Greenland. There are, of course, and that is also what the US said, there are Chinese and Russian vessels in the Arctic Ocean, but not near Greenland.
Members are stepping up. Germany, France, Sweden, Norway, Finland, and the Netherlands have dispatched teams to Greenland for a more sustained alliance presence beginning in 2026. Denmark has backed this push with a 42 billion Danish crown Arctic defense package. Meanwhile, NATO Secretary-General Mark Rutte downplayed Trump's threat and framed Greenland as just one piece of a much larger strategic puzzle, urging allies to look beyond borders and toward emerging Arctic vulnerabilities.
I tell you that it is so good that as an alliance, we not only concentrate on Greenland, we concentrate on the whole of the High North. Because this is not only Greenland, this is also Iceland, this is Finland, this is Norway, this is Sweden, this is Canada, this is the United States. It is making sure that the whole of the Arctic area is safe. And we always look at the map, of course, the Mercator map as we have it since 1600, as we see it. But when you look at it from above, you can see the threats which might emerge if these sea lanes open up in the coming years.
As Denmark works to bring the US back into Arctic drills, NATO's message is clear. The Arctic is fast becoming a front line, where future competition, not past assumptions, will define security.